Mark Gilman, along with Western Oregon linebacker Michael Akins. And Michael, it's just been a couple of weeks since you got a starting job, but you've made quite an impact, getting honorable mention for GNAC Player of the Week, a game 2 weeks ago. And it seems like this defensive squad that you've become a big part of has been evolving all year long. Patchwork with the injuries and like, but they've been playing some of the best football in the GNAC here the last few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, definitely after we got up to a slow start, we kind of sat down as a defense and tried to refocus and try to, think of things that we weren't doing, well enough to propel us forward and to get a W. And to be honest with you, the biggest thing we've been doing recently is stopping the run. I mean, we've been holding people to 50, 60 yards rushing the last 4 or 5 games, and that's huge. That's a big key to our defensive success, making people one-dimensional and having to throw the football, and then we're able to get turnovers that way.
I was going to say the other thing that I saw was that the pass defense has improved even from the last couple of years. The bubble screens and like that used to be kind of the Achilles, those have kind of gone away, and I've seen the same thing, the linebackers making good drops into the flat. I know you knocked away a ball or two against Dixie State in the same way.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, that really comes down to preparation and, spending time in the film room and also trusting your teammates. If you know that someone's going to be there and you do your job and trust the person next to you is going to do your job, then we don't have to help out on the run. We don't have to. We're able to make plays out in the flats and able to make plays on bubble screens and stuff. So I think that definitely coming together as a team has played a major role in that as well. And just to reiterate that, I mean, back to the run game, if you know a team's going to pass, it's a lot easier to play coverage than, have to try to play both. So it's been fun the last few weeks, and I've enjoyed it, and I just got to keep on going. We got 3 games left, 3 big games left, and I'm excited for them. Excited for this week against Azusa Pacific.
Now, even before you took on the starting role on defense, you've been a busy man out there on special teams. You're on every special team?
Yeah, I am on every special team. It's a solid load, to say the least.
Now, against Simon Fraser in particular, Cody Van Oppen goes down in the first quarter. That changes the offensive scheme a lot. The weather is not all that great, but I'll tell you what, the team that stepped forward was those the special team units that were out there. Talk about the great job that was done by everyone, from John Bentham on down.
Well, an underlooked aspect of the game is definitely special teams, and I mean, as you can tell, we've won and lost games the last few years on special teams, and special teams won us the game up in Simon Fraser. I mean, yeah, the weather was terrible, a little adversity on offense and defense, but special teams made a big play. John Bentham blocking that field goal was incredible. We blocked back-to-back punts. Colt and Justin Guest, both SIO boys, both blocked the punt, and that was big for us. Those were key, putting the offense in short field position and giving our defense a little break to stay off the field. I mean, that special teams is such an underplayed aspect of the game, and solid special teams can make or break it for you. So
it certainly has been a positive aspect for the Wolves all year long. Now let's talk a little bit about Michael Akins, a little more up close and personal here. You've had long trips. You've had plenty of music that you have to listen to. What's on your iPod?
On my iPod. So I grew up listening to country. So I definitely, have a lot of Jason Aldean, a lot of Brantley Gilbert. 90s country's big too. But I like to throw a little Eminem hip-hop in there as well too. So it's definitely a solid combination. On bus rides, I try to keep it low-key, but and try to more laid-back stuff. But before the game, it's definitely a lot more Eminem, a lot of Lil Wayne, and all stuff along those lines. So,
your favorite meal?
Oh, my favorite meal. I mean, I'm not going to say. I mean, we're getting close to holidays. Thanksgiving just sounds so good to me right now. But my mom makes homemade pizza, and I think that just homemade pizza, maybe it's something to do with the love that my mom puts into it too, makes it that much better. But my mom's homemade barbecue chicken pizza is fabulous.
All right. Now, speaking of a little love from the family, your brother starting a defensive end. You guys have any pet peeves? Do you have a pet peeve about your brother?
I mean, anybody who has a brother knows that, there's brotherly love. No matter how bad you hate him, you're absolutely going to love him. But, I mean, he knows exactly what to do to push my buttons. And I guess my pet peeve would be him doing those things specifically just to make me mad or just to rub me the wrong way, just to get a reaction. So,
do we get to know what one of those is?
Yeah, he knows that Big Brother is, kind of likes to ask him to do things sometimes. We're roommates right now too, and so just to rub me the wrong way, he'll kind of talk back a little bit and just, even though he knows he should be doing it, and I'm probably overstepping my role a little bit too, but he knows, and he just says little nitpicky things to just rub me the wrong way, and it's like I said, it's brotherly love. I love him to death, and he'll always be my brother, and no matter how much I want to kill him sometimes.
All right. Well, Michael Akins, that brotherly love has shown up on the football field, and hopefully you don't hit each other but the opposition together. And it's been a great season. I hope it continues here down the home stretch.
Absolutely. Like I said, 3 games left. We got a huge game against Azusa Pacific. They just knocked off Central Washington, which is fantastic for us. It's the season's really come together, and I'm so excited. I'm ready to play. I'm ready for Saturday already. So,
Michael Akins, again, thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.